So what should I call it? Lab rats? No, that's just mean. Anyway, here's the second one. I don't know if I did or didn't say if that past one gets a like, then you'll get a part 2, but if I didn't, then I thought it and it got a single like, so good enough for me. So here's some more redstone. So here's a few bigger ones. Even though they're very simple, you have to crouch when placing something on them, or else it'll open them up. The biggest difference between the two is if I put a bucket of water in here and a bucket of water in here, the smiley one will drop the bucket. Meanwhile, the one that kind of looks like the surprised emoji to me for some reason will do that. And that leads us on to a different part of redstone. TNT. What the? Where's that second water source coming from? One of the things that it can dispense is hello. What? You know what? I'm just placing the bucket. What? What is going on with that? I don't care if my phone's looking a little laggy right now. Water can move TNT and stop it from exploding. How you make a TNT cannon is basically, well, it's pretty simple actually, if I remember correctly. Dang it. So, I'm not gonna tell you, actually I technically am. So how a TNT cannon works is basically it takes one piece of oh my god, I don't know what this is weird. Basically, how do I explain this? Oh no. Oh, that wasn't so bad. So, if I have it go like this, and have a dispenser placed here, a couple of these pulled back, one of these, and this goes in here. Then when I do this, oh, I'm supposed to do it with a slab. I forgot. I'm wasting time. If I don't hurry up, this whole video will just be the TNT cannon. And, well, we don't want that now, do we? Yeah, you know what? This is good enough. A daylight sensor. Just don't use one. Or else you'll be the one facing the consequences, and I'm not gonna let you blame me. So basically the force of one piece of TNT pushing another causes it to send one off, and the farther it is, well, never mind. Yeah, basically different angles cause it to go different distances, so that's all you really need to know. Meanwhile, if you're not wasting like an hour of time on building a Unta cannon, then there's also this. So, rails. These are actually more beginner than everything else I've said. So basically, with a rail, there's powered rails, which simply just... Why did I still hear that? Which they make it so that it moves on its own. Meanwhile, you don't really need a lever to power it, since you can just have a minecart on one of these, a detector rail, which causes it to send a redstone signal to anything. Are you just gonna prove me wrong now? Are you just gonna prove me wrong all of a sudden? What, are you just gonna out of nowhere say you're wrong? There we go. It can send a redstone signal to redstone. Oh, hi, pangolin. You're a pangolin because armadillos don't drop. Because armadillos don't have scales. Anyway, if this works for me, then it should have a minecart go here and... Yep. When it comes to minecarts, pushing a lever causes them to activate and move. Meanwhile, these, unlike the others, these ones can turn. But that doesn't mean they're not a pain. But a turned one doesn't go up these. You see what I mean? But one of these can go down to a turned one. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Stupid zombie, get out of here. If you don't back off, I am going to slash kill everything. And, oh yeah, these. Oh, I don't fully understand them. I'm not really that good with them, but the thing I do know about them is that they can do this. Which, if you remember correctly, the redstone torch did that. So, what else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, these. The hoppers are interesting. Yeah, I think they're hoppers. Basically, if you have anything that holds a block, then the hoppers will, well, they'll send the block you put into the hopper into there. Except the real good part is not only does it do that, but it can also do this. It absorbs it when it's on the top, and just like that, you got it there. Another thing about these things, the dropper is, you know how you might think it's a bit useless? The thing that makes it useful is if you build simply just this, like if I put an item in there, and then I can just look in there, and just like that, you have an elevator for your items. Oh yeah, that's right. Another thing that I find pretty cool is, you know, the, what is it called again? Wait, what did I do? What did I do with the normal hoppers? Oh, I put them in here, didn't I? No, I didn't. What did I do with those normal hoppers? And I didn't put them in my main thingy. God dang it. I feel like if I understood how I would make this into different sections. But hey, I'm not that smart. So here, the thing about these is not only do they work like a normal hopper, but they can also, unlike a normal hopper, here's one of my favorite parts. I have used this in several machines. I think this is a glitch, I'm not sure. It can absorb them through blocks. If you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to slash kill. I mean, the final thing I'll do for now is observers. They observe if a block has changed its state, and that includes itself. So let's say I were to put this here, then that has changed from air to a lever, so it detected the block. And when I push this lever, it becomes a different type of block. I'm doing it in the wrong direction. There, that's the right direction. Might not seem useful with how little time it goes, but I don't know how to make it last longer. There's probably a way, like, I don't know, there's probably something with these things, which I still don't understand how they work. And as I said, it works with basically anything, even stuff like hoppers. So if I were to throw something in this hopper, then it would turn on that piece of redstone dust. You probably didn't see it. Oh, also, hoppers are faster now than they used to be. Oh, it's almost 15 minutes long. You know what? Unless someone tells me a name to use, I'm just going to call you lab rats in this video. In these types of videos. And unless someone tells me not to, there's nothing you can do to stop me. If this gets a like, I'll continue this series.